Today, I want to explain to you the drama triangle model, which is used in transactional analysis in psychology. I will be using the fairy tale story called Rapunzel to explain the drama triangle to you. I'm Anjana Verma and I'm an emotional wellness specialist. I'm on a mission to help people fight emotional stress. I'm sure all of you would know the story Rapunzel, but I'm still going to refresh your memory a little. A wicked witch wanted to have a baby and she could not have a baby. So what she did, she tricked a couple into giving her their child. The wicked witch named her daughter Rapunzel and she wanted to protect Rapunzel from all the people who used to talk bad about the wicked witch. So she took Rapunzel deep into the forest and locked her up in a tall tower away from all the people. Many years passed by and Rapunzel became a teenager and her mother, that is the wicked witch, was still keeping her in the tower locked up. But every day she used to come visit her. Rapunzel wanted to go out, but her mother never used to let her. So she used to feel sad about it. One day, the prince of the kingdom had gone to hunt in the forest and he heard Rapunzel singing a song. The prince did not know from where the song was coming, but then he wanted to find out. So he started searching the forest and he found a tall tower there. In the tower, he found that there was a girl singing a song out of the one window that the tower had. He saw this beautiful maiden and he fell in love with her instantly. He was intrigued to find out why this beautiful maiden was living in this tall tower and he lingered around. He did not know how to contact her because it was a tall tower and it had no doors or any way to get up to the tower. So when he was waiting, he saw the wicked witch coming to the tower and calling out, "Rapunzel, let your hair down, let me come up." And then he saw that Rapunzel let her beautiful golden hair down and the wicked witch climbed up the tower. After the wicked witch left, the prince went and shouted to Rapunzel the same way. Rapunzel was puzzled to hear a male voice. She did not know who it was because that was the first time she was hearing a male voice. She had a curiosity to find out who it was, so she went and looked out. She found that there was a man standing down and she asked him, "What do you want and who are you?" And he said he was the prince of that kingdom and he wanted to meet her. So she said, "I cannot come down. My mother would get very angry with me." So he convinced her and he went up the tower. After he went up the tower, he found that she was so beautiful and he had to marry her. So he convinced her to go back to his palace and marry him. After thinking for a while, Rapunzel finally agreed and she went with him to the palace and got married to him. So what does this age-old story have to do with emotional wellness? Well, for understanding that, we have to understand what the drama triangle is all about. Drama triangle is the connection between the personal responsibilities, power in conflict, and the shifting roles people play. There are three roles in the drama triangle. 1. The rescuer or the hero. 2. The victim. 3. The persecutor or the villain. The victim always takes a stance of, "Oh, poor me, I'm always suffering," that kind of an attitude. These people are always in a lot of fear and feel stuck and are always complaining about everything. The victim has no power over the situation and they're always saying, "Not my fault." They will also have a lot of self-pity for themselves and usually have a lot of anxiety and depression. So what can we do to change this victim mentality? The victim needs to be encouraged to accept their vulnerabilities. They also need to be taught how to solve their own problems and be more self-aware. They can also cultivate a habit for being thankful for what they have. The attitude for gratitude will change the perspective of the victim mentality to being more positive and work through the issues they are facing. The rescuer. The rescuer always have a savior mentality or the hero mentality. The rescuer is always concerned about the victim and tries to save them. The rescuer thinks they know better than others and they are ready to sacrifice to make others happy. But when it comes to a relationship, how long can you be the emotional rescuer and save your partner from the victim mentality? In most rescuer-victim relationships, the rescuer becomes tired of saving the partner with the victim mentality again and again and becomes emotionally numb. That is when the rescuer needs to realize that they too need to set boundaries just to recoup their emotional energy. The simple way is that the rescuer needs to teach the victim how to handle the situation. This will make them more emotionally independent. This will help their relationship flourish. The persecutor or the villain. The persecutor mentality is controlling, blaming, oppressive, critical, angry, authoritative, rigid, and superior. The persecutor is always interested in their own benefit. These people believe that everybody should behave the way they want. They're always aggressive in what they want, and if they don't get it, they get angry. A persecutor should always be encouraged to ask what they want and not demanding. I personally have seen this kind of behavior in many children these days, and the way out is to teach them to ask nicely what they want, and if they don't get it, teach them acceptance. Most of the time, we're traveling through all the three models of the drama triangle. Sometimes we want to help someone, and then we feel good about it and we become the rescuer. Sometimes we become the persecutor when we want our children or spouse to do something, and then we become the victim when we feel fearful or helpless in a situation. So watch out for these three kinds of behavior in yourself and in others so that you can maneuver yourself peacefully throughout the day. So I have a question for you. Who's playing which model in the Rapunzel story? Comment below. I would really like to hear your opinion. Please do show your support by subscribing to this channel, and if you've already subscribed, thank you very much for your support. So on that note, thank you for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and be happy.
If you like this video, please share it with someone who would benefit from it. Thank you.